YouTube, what's poppin'? Welcome back to the channel. JD here with yet another video for you guys. As you can probably tell, I'm not in my usual setting, so I am currently visiting family in Toronto, so I'm actually at my family's house right now. But of course, that doesn't mean the videos are gonna stop. We are still bringing you that content on this channel. And for a lot of you guys, in the next couple of weeks, you will be going back to school, so you definitely want to grab yourself a pair of sneakers to start that year just right. And in this video, I will be giving you guys 10 different sneakers that all have a few things in common. They are all under $250 right now on reselling platforms. They all definitely have a bit of hype to them. They are not GR sneakers by any means. You won't be seeing any white Air Force Ones in this video. And all of these sneakers, for one reason or the other, seem to be pretty undervalued by the sneaker community. And I feel like they're just not getting the hype that they deserve. So sit back, chill out. We're gonna go through these 10 sneakers. And of course, all 10 of these sneakers, you will find the StockX links in the description so you can go ahead and cop. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the list. I think it goes without saying that definitely the most popular silhouette this year has been the Nike Dunk, specifically the Nike Dunk Low. And the first sneaker I want to highlight are the Undefeated Dunks. So there were a couple of colorways that have dropped so far. There was the Canteen colorway, which is definitely my favorite, and there's also this blue colorway. I have seen both of these sneakers in person, and let me tell you, from a quality point of view, definitely top 5 in terms of quality this year on Dunks. And the colorways too go super hard. That Canteen colorway, very much resembling almost like a Travis Scott type of vibe. And the blue pair as well, some very nice color blocking there. Both of these sneakers right now can be found for under $250 on StockX, which in my opinion is very, very undervalued. You're getting an undefeated collab here. If this collab dropped last year at the height of the Dunk hype, I feel like these prices would be probably double. Great news, however, for those of us who want to save some money. Both of these Dunks, in my opinion, some of the very best Dunks to drop this year, the Undefeated Nike Dunk Low. At number 2 on the list, I got the Nike Dunk High. I know I just talked about lows in the first one. There are actually several colorways of the Nike Dunk High that are selling for under $250, but the one I want to highlight is your everyday basic black and white dunk, or you can call these the Panda Dunks as well. These are probably the most perfect sneaker for school because you could literally wear these every single day. And this high top version is selling for a much lower price than the low tops right now. And yes, it's true, the quality on these pairs, not the greatest when it comes to these general release dunks. But if you want to just grab one pair of dunks and get the most use out of it possible, can't think of a better colorway than these super clean Nike Dunk High Pandas. Moving on to numero 3, now Jordan 1s. Jordan 1s definitely, I would say, have lost their popularity, especially this year. I wanted to highlight a couple of them. Both are under $250 right now. The first is the Jordan 1 in the Electro Orange colorway. I actually picked these up for myself because I'm pretty much a sucker for orange on Jordan 1s. And although the color blocking on this pair, not the greatest, I do plan to actually customize these, maybe make these look kind of like a shattered backboard black toe colorway. But the reason I wanted to highlight this pair is because the quality on this pair is really, really good. In terms of quality, one of the best Jordan 1s to release this year. 2 more that I wanted to highlight. The first, I believe they're called the Hyper Crimson or the Crimson, or some people are basically calling these the McDonald's Jordan 1s. This colorway in particular, I feel a couple of years ago, there's no way these would have sat on shelves. I wanted to talk about these because I've actually seen people wear these in public, and I gotta say, in person, these definitely hit different. And the same can be said for the last Jordan 1 High that I want to talk about, and that is the Jordan 1 High in the Patina or Patina colorway. These ones, especially in person, they look really, really good. And from a quality point of view, once again, one of the top Jordan 1s to release this year. And this shoe is also good because it's a Jordan 1 that you can actually wear with a lot of different outfits. All 3 of these Jordan 1s, I believe, definitely very underhyped, undervalued. All have really good quality, and they are all going for below $250, which in my opinion, definitely a steal. Fourth sneaker I want to highlight, and I'm going to stay on Jordan 1s, but this time we're going to talk about the Jordan 1 Lows, which you guys know I'm a big fan of on this channel. There is one sneaker specifically that I need to mention because you could literally wear this every day for the rest of the year, and that is the Jordan 1 Low Neutral Gray. Make sure you watch my review of this sneaker if you haven't already, but if you've seen that video, you know how much I love this pair. The quality on this, out of this world. Easily the best quality on a Jordan 1 Low this year. Even much better quality than the Travis and Fragment pair, which is selling for 10 times as much. All sizes in these are going for under $200 right now. And one more Jordan 1 Low I quickly wanted to highlight was a recent release, the Jordan 1 Low in the UNC colorway. Very, very similar colorway to the high top version, which released earlier in the year. You got the black swoosh with the UNC blue. This time in a low top, and all sizes right now as well, going for under $200. Another pair that you know you can get a lot of use out of. So there you go, two Jordan 1 Low options, both under $200 and both really, really clean. Next, we gotta talk about my favorite sneaker brand at the moment, and that is New Balance. Specifically, the New Balance 2002R Protection Pack, that black one and the white one, both of those are selling for under $250 right now in every size. Of course, the gray colorway is super nice as well, but that didn't make the list as most of those sizes are closer to 300 and above. But the black and white pairs also go super hard. I did also review both of those. Make sure you guys watch that. These are some ultra comfortable shoes with quite a bit of hype. All three of these colors, you know you can get tons of use out of them. So that's why I had to have the New Balance Protection Pack on this list. Moving on to number 6, another pair of New Balance, this time the New Balance 550. There are a ton of colorways that I have already released, but the one I want to highlight right now is that green and white pair. And yes, this is actually a GR version. I am not even talking about that $1 million version which released last year, which if you look at those prices, they're pretty absurd. And if you actually were to buy one of those right now for resale, I don't know what's wrong with you, because this other pair, this GR version, looks pretty much identical and is selling for way cheaper, more than $500 cheaper. So you're basically getting the ALD pair for less than half the cost. This one is a no-brainer to me, and it's also a sneaker that once again goes with everything. You can get a lot of use out of it. I made sure that all the sneakers on this list are not only cheap, but you could also basically wear them quite a bit. That's why I had to include this pair right here. There are also some other super nice colorways like that yellow one, the black one. We also have the navies, which also look exactly like the $1 million version. So don't overpay for these, just get these GR versions. They look pretty much identical in my opinion. And moving on to number 7, one more pair of New Balance that I want to talk about, and this one is not a collab or anything. It is basically just the New Balance 992 gray colorway. We know that 992s are definitely very popular again, and this gray colorway, this one just beats all of them. I don't need to talk about quality. It's a New Balance sneaker. You guys know what to expect. Only the very best and premium materials. Oh, and as a bonus, this particular colorway of this model was also Steve Jobs' favorite sneaker. Pretty much every size right now going for under $250. A great entryway into New Balance for those of you who've never had a pair. Moving on to number 8, let's talk about one of the most popular silhouettes out there, the Air Force One. And the shoe I want to highlight are the Undefeated Air Force Ones. So I did talk about the Undefeated Dunks earlier in this video. Alongside the Dunks, you can't forget about the Air Force Ones that came out as part of the collab. Specifically this colorway, which I believe is called the 5 on it colorway. You gotta love that swoosh, that snakeskin blue swoosh. And the quality of those uppers, the suede, is out of this world. Once again, another absolute steal of a shoe, most sizes under $200 right now. We are getting towards the end of this list. Both of these are collabs. Let's start off with, at number 9, I have the Nike and Sakai Blazer Low. Specifically those two recent colorways that just dropped, the British Khaki as well as the Iron Gray. I love both of these sneakers. The quality is really, really nice and perfect colorways for the fall and the winter time. And it's also a Sakai collab. I just think people are heavily sleeping on these. You can't go wrong with either of these pairs. At first, I really like that Iron Gray colorway, but I gotta say, after having it in hand and just having it for a week or so, I kind of prefer that British Khaki pair, but it doesn't matter. You can go with either of these. And once again, both of these under $200 right now. And the last sneaker on the list, now if you guys have been watching this channel since the beginning of the year, you guys know my personal favorite sneaker to drop so far in 2021. And that is none other than the ready-made and Nike Blazers. I have the black pair, my absolute favorite sneaker to drop so far this year, but the one I want to highlight in this video is actually that white and black pair, which is arguably a much cleaner pair and much easier to wear. All sizes in these are currently under $250. I know these sneakers are not for everyone. They are a bit out there. For a lot of people, they think these sneakers look a bit cartoonish, but not me. I love these. I had to have these on the list. I couldn't actually believe that the white pairs were going for under $250. As far as steals go, it doesn't get any better than that. So I had to include these, the Nike and ready-made Blazer, the last sneaker on the list. Let me know down in the comments which of these 10 was your favorite sneaker, and also let me know if I missed anything. And do not forget to follow your boy on Instagram if you haven't already done so. The handle is right here at JDKicks6. Shout out to all of you guys who support the channel and mess with these videos, and special shout out to all you guys going back to school. Wishing you guys the very best year ahead, and I'll see you next time. Peace.